Oh my God. I don't know what happened. I've been talking and talking and talking, and apparently I apparently I ended the video. So I don't know. I guess tonight I'm going to use my Wondershare um, to put these two videos together. Assuming that when I try to access this other file, I don't stop the video again. Let's just see what happens. Okay, it's still playing. Well, it appears that where I lost the video was when I was, okay, still have video, was when I opened this document. So I don't know. I'm just going to pick up here. Hopefully it's not disjointed. Anyway, so I made a list. What I like and admire about myself. There are a couple of things that, you know, I mentioned specific names and all of that, and I'm not going to explain because one, it's my diary, and two, just I think the general idea about how different it can be to judge yourself, feel down on yourself, feel like a failure and all of that. And, you know, there's that. And then there's realizing that there are things that you like about yourself. There are things that you're proud of, that you admire. And how that's so much more useful to think about those things. So anyway, here is what I came up with today. I am going to put my glasses on. It's just easier. Oh, that's nice. That's so much better. Okay, so what I like and admire about myself. I keep trying. I don't give up. I'm proud of how far I've come with my health and with my home. I have so much less clutter than when I moved into this house. And I did that. I have completed one and done the prep work for 3 other how to get it done projects. I completed one for a meeting that I had with Edward Jones at the end of last year. I did the prep work for my Jackson Galaxy consultation last spring, for switching the bedroom and studio for that project, not complete. And also for what I did yesterday, how can I work with and support my natural tendencies? I'm not sure I'm going to actually do a completed goal, how to get it done for that, but the prep work was at least useful for that exercise. Excuse me, I've actually finished some things. A knitted brown vest, a knitted color blocked vest, a bead adorned knitted sweater. That was all when I was in high school. A knitted sweater for a boyfriend, a knitted black sweater for myself. I did that black sweater just, I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So many knitted hats, I don't know how many. A pair of slippers I knitted for my mom. I have done 1 and I think a half spiral knit socks for myself. I'm still working on that. Started that a year ago, December. Several water marbled hats, several water marbled paintings and prints from those paintings. Excuse me, a few water marbled t-shirts, 4 water marbled memo books, 5 water marbled meditation journals, several water marbled eye masks. I have even taught a class on water marbling, and I held a little paint party for water marbling. I worked at a horse stable for a year and learned some Spanish while I was there. I even filled in for the stable manager for a week. Um, that was a dream. That was a dream for me. I was so lucky to get that job. Anyway, I adjusted the valves, rebuilt the carburetor, and several times changed the oil on my Volkswagen Beetle. And that was right around high school. I think it was a little after. Yeah, it was after high school. I can change a flat tire in the rain when it's freezing. When it's freezing outside. Oh, that was not fun. But I did it. I know how to drive a stick. Coworkers were always impressed with how organized my space and my files were. They were always able to fill in for me easily when I was on vacation or I was sick or I was in the field. Excuse me. I harnessed my mama bear energy when Jocko was choking, and I kept working to revive him rather than letting him die. I mean, I did mentally throw my hands up and said, well, I guess this is it. And somehow I decided, no, I don't accept this. I don't accept this. I have to try. And I did revive him. I did. I had my wits about me to act quickly enough when Jocko was drowning, and I was able to save his life. I immediately jumped into the pond to rescue Levi when he fell in. I kept my cool, helping one of the sanctuary cats who had gotten their jaw caught in their collar because they were kind of panicked. I have helped many people with their pets, financially, emotionally, and with just educating them. I mean, so many times I know just a little bit more, just that little bit more that they needed to help them. I know how to spin yarn on a spinning wheel, and I even figured out how to use an unfamiliar wheel. Oh my God, I was so proud of myself in that moment. I have had the courage to end relationships that I believed were not good for my health or my growth or my self-respect. I gained 2 pounds of muscle when I started bodybuilding training, and I stuck with that training until the gym closed, even when I didn't want to go. There were lots of times I didn't want to go, and I stuck with it. I went anyway, and eventually I just didn't even think about it. I just went, I have downsized my wardrobe and my kitchen to simplify and support my mental health. I quit sugar. That was a really big deal. I kept the enclosures and the playpen clean and tidy for 10 foster cats. I built a playpen for the fosters in my living room. I know a little bit about how to edit videos. I learned how to do that. I have become comfortable talking to people about my art at art fairs, about dog registration and t-shirt sales, at fundraisers. I'm proud of the way I've responded to negative comments about Lenny the cat and Barb's situation in general. I like that I truly try to meet people where they are in some situations, trying to understand where they're coming from and not necessarily trying to change their mind about something. I am still learning how to not try to cheer people up and how to not always try to find the silver lining for someone, and just let them have their feelings, because we do, because it's just part of life is is having sucky feelings sometimes. And I know I don't appreciate people trying to talk me out of my bad feelings at times. You know, sometimes it's nice for somebody to crack a joke, but other times I feel invalidated, you know, like, I don't know, invalidated and unseen when somebody tries to be optimistic about how I feel or tries to help me be optimistic. Anyway, I'm still working on that one. I'm proud of the compassion that I have grown to have for people without a lot of judgment. Judgment comes automatically, but I can reason with myself. I can choose to have compassion instead. I have owned three houses in my life. Never would have thought I'd do that. I've also made several plumbing repairs over the past many years, including installing shutoff valves in existing pipes, and also including for a friend of mine. This is not just in my house, but houses. Was it houses? I'm not sure. But also for a friend of mine, I helped her with busted pipes. I had busted pipes. So yeah, I've done that. And I was scared. I was nervous. I was so afraid that when I was done and we turned the water back on, that it was just going to be a big mess, but it worked. I'm still amazed. But so anyway, while I was doing this list, I kept thinking of other things. And, you know, a few of the last ones were some things that I thought of after I thought I finished this. And so I'm going to print this out for myself so that I can keep adding to it. And so I can refer to it when I need to, when I'm feeling down on myself. And I need to remind myself, you know, it's not all sucky, that I'm not all sucky, that I do some things that have helped improve my life, that have helped improve other people's lives. Things that, I mean, even if they haven't improved a life, they make me feel pretty badass, you know, which encourages me to move forward and to continue trying things. Because when I try things, sometimes I succeed. And even if I don't succeed, sometimes I learn something and I'm able to just move forward with my life. I'm able to, I don't know. Anyway, okay, I'm going to finish this and wish me luck putting these two videos together into one video. I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you're doing well. Bye-bye.